Legendary guitarist and Allman Brothers Band co-founder Dickey Betts died. The 80-year-old Rock and Roll Hall of Famer died at his home in Osprey, Florida. David Sparrow, Mr. Betts' manager of 20 years, confirmed on Thursday. He was surrounded by his whole family, and he passed peacefully, Mr. Sparrow said. They didn't think he was in any pain. Mr. Betts, who wrote the band's biggest hit, Ramblin' Man, had chronic obstructive pulmonary disease and battled cancer for over a year before his death. Mr. Betts, who shared lead guitar duties with Duane Allman in the original Allman Brothers Band, helped create the group's distinctive sound and a new genre known as Southern rock, which melts the blues, country, R&B, and jazz with 1960s rock. The group influenced a number of acts that followed their style, including Lynyrd Skynyrd, Kid Rock, Jason Isbell, and Fish, among many others. Rest in peace. My first concert was Dickey Betts at Coleman's in Rome, New York, in 1983, blues rock guitarist Joe Bonamassa wrote on Instagram on Thursday. It blew my mind and made me want a Les Paul. My thoughts and prayers go out to Duane and the entire Betts family. The Allmans, founded in 1969, pioneered jam band, trampling the tradition of 3-minute pop songs with lengthy compositions during concerts and on their albums. The band was notable as a biracial group from the Deep South. In 1971, Duane Allman died in a motorcycle crash at the age of 24. Barry Oakley, also a founder member of the band, was killed in a motorcycle a year later. He was also 24. Mr. Betts and Greg Allman, Duane Allman's younger brother, were left to lead the group, but they often clashed, and substance abuse caused further dysfunction. The band broke up at least twice before getting back together and has had more than a dozen lineups. Mr. Betts left the group for good in 2000. He played solo and with his own group, Great Southern, alongside his son, guitarist Duane Betts. In 1995, the Allman Brothers Band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, followed by a Lifetime Achievement Grammy Award in 2012. Forrest Richard Betts was born December 12, 1943, and raised in Bradenton, Florida, near Highway 41, which he sang about in Ramblin' Man. His family had lived in the area since the mid-19th century. Mr. Betts grew up listening to a variety of genres, including bluegrass, country, and western swing. He played the ukulele and banjo before picking up the electric guitar because he figured it impressed the girls. At 16, he left home on his first road trip and joined the circus so he could play in the band. After he returned home, he and Mr. Oakley, a bassist, joined the Jacksonville, Florida-based band Second Coming. One night in 1969, the pair jammed with Duane Allman, who had already become a successful session musician, and his younger brother, and together they formed the Allman Brothers Band. Later that year, the group moved to Macon, Georgia, and released their self-titled album. The album, Idlewild South, came a year later, highlighted by Mr. Betts' instrumental composition, In Memory of Elizabeth Reed, which quickly became a concert staple. In 1971, the double album, At Fillmore East, was released, marking the Allmans' commercial breakthrough and cementing their reputation by showcasing the unique guitar interplay between Mr. Betts and Duane Allman. The album is now considered one of the greatest live albums of the classic rock era. Mr. Betts' solos and singing leaned country while Duane Allman played bluesy slide guitar. When the two guitarists' contrasting styles were layered in harmony, they created an especially distinctive sound. The Allmans also had two drummers, Johanny Johanson, who was black, and Butch Trucks.